Hey guys, Professor Ward here. First of all, forgive the horrendous lighting in my basement. Yes, we're coming to you live from the basement down in Bridgeton, New Jersey. Anyway, first, I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a crazy couple weeks. I really thought we might be back, and clearly I was wrong. So, you're probably wondering, what's the rest of the semester going to look like? And the first thing I'm going to tell you is calm down. It's going to be stressful for everybody. Nobody's been through this. You haven't been through this. I haven't been through this. Very few Americans in their lifetimes have been through a national pandemic like this. Switching everything mid-semester, going online, it's going to be new to everybody. You went from on campus as freshmen, back home, some of you, some of you are commuting, but now you're home full-time, trying to balance school, maybe work, family issues. Like, I get it. So bottom line is this: we're going to work together. We are going to get through the semester. Hopefully you realize I already kind of do focus on what we actually need. Try not to overburden you. Going to do even more of that now. We just have to. So I'm going to just, in this quick video, this may not be as brief as some others I'll do, go over kind of what's changing for the semester, changing in a good way kind of, to make it easier on you. And that's the biggest thing. What can I do to make this easier and less stressful for you than it already is? So we're going to work together. And I'm going to tell you, whether it's school or something else, if you need something, let me know. I'm not saying I have all the answers. I'm not saying I can fix everything, but I can at least try to get the right resources. So, and that goes beyond school. I want you to realize that. And that goes for the whole Rowan community. I mean, some of the stuff they're doing with, I'm sure you got the email on every class can be passed no credit kind of thing. I would not. Hey, do your best and see if you can get the good grades, but it's nice to know that's in your back pocket if you need it. I've never seen anything like that before. So, I mean, I think Rowan as a university community is trying to do the best for you under these really unique circumstances. So, with that said, this video will kind of just go over some of the notes, the key points of what's going to change this semester. Read the syllabus, which is attached in the email too. It's also on Blackboard, the amended syllabus, I should say. The schedule, and just keep up with things. The biggest thing is you have to communicate with me. Something's barriers in the way, you can't get something done on time, need a day or two extension, let me know. I cannot help you if I don't know. So with that said, I'm going to go through some of the stuff. So, coronavirus. I'm sure, like you, I am now sick of it. It's my birthday, I want to go out somewhere, man. Anyway, that really is my birthday today, 25th, but that's beside the point. So with that said, just know, this too shall pass. Like everything else in life, like things come and go, we will get through this together. The key words together. You know, Rowan, we got this. We're going to get through this. All right, like I just said, communication is key. Email me, wardf@rowan.edu. Send me a message to remind. Turn that feature on. I usually have it turned off, but I turn it on for this. So if you're signed up for a Clash of Mind, you can message me through that. Email still preferred, but sometimes the Rowan servers go down. They just do. And we can kind of still communicate through Remind. If you're not already signed up for Remind, if I can pull this up real quick, you're going to see on Blackboard. You're going to see something out here. Online semester, and this is for our class, College Comp 2, Section 92. Online semester. You're going to click on that, and it's going to bring up the syllabus addendum. I'm going to link it in the email too, but you should just know it's here. Our schedule, agenda. Every week I'm going to try and update this. Like, this should kind of be the Bible of, hey, what do I need to do this week? But Remind, you can click on this and join Remind. Probably do it from your phone. Has our join code on already, so I'm not going to click it and show you, but just know that that's there. So, again, that's under online semester resources. I'm probably going to do this like week by week, kind of have stuff up here, but just know that's there. And I want to try and bust through the rest of this. So, communicate with me. Portfolio. Here's a big thing. The multi-model assignment. Gone. We're taking one thing out. So instead of 3 things left to pull together for the portfolio, there's only going to be 2 left. Very doable. Annotated bibliography. So here are the 4 components now. Instead of 5, we have 4. Annotated bibliography. You're going to need 10 sources in it. We did 8 initial, and then I said we we're going to add like another 4 to 7 to get us to 12 to 15 total. As we did additional research, knock that down to 10. Some of you probably already have 10 if you added 2 for the causal essay, 2 new sources. Not, you want to make sure you add 2 more to the initial 8. The 10 is down from 12 to 15. This should be done or close to done. Make revisions. Put feedback in some of yours. Some of you are missing the evaluative paragraph. You need to make sure you do it. Some of you still don't even have 8 sources. You need to get on this. This should be done. Causal essay. The draft, post it in Blackboard with the assignment by March 30th. This, again, should be done. Most of you, and I understand why, did not make it to our peer review session. So really, if you had the draft done that day, you should be able to post this now. If you were there, hopefully you got a chance to make some minor or some revisions based on the feedback. These 2 should be done. At least those are 2 things left to do. Proposal essay and a reflective statement. You see where you should be almost halfway done. Alright, grades. I had to make one alteration to it. So before it was going to be 70% portfolio, 20% non-portfolio assignments, 10% participation, especially during peer review. We can't have peer review now. We will. Let me rephrase that. We're going to have peer review, but it's not face-to-face. It's not together, me judging kind of what you're doing while you're there. It doesn't work. So I'm really just going to combine these 2 together. So now 70% portfolio stays the same. 30% is non-portfolio assignments, including participation peer review. So when we do peer review, I'm going to want you to do it. And we're going to use something called peer grade. And I can see kind of, who reviewed what. So it's going to count in here. I'm just combining everything together. Hopefully it makes sense to you. If there are issues, let me know. Question on it? Ask me. I will gladly answer. All right, the schedule for the last 5 weeks. So I showed you under up the online semester resources assignments in Blackboard. I just pulled that up a couple minutes ago. Check the updated syllabus. You're responsible for everything in there. You have to read it. We'll know work with everybody as best I can, but there is some responsibility on you too. All right, quick schedule. So the 30th we come back, kind of get acclimated to the online version. We're going to learn about proposal essays, come up with a thesis, start planning it out. The next week, I'm going to do like a little video thing on logical fallacies and give you time to really draft your proposal essay. So the first 2 weeks, strictly proposal essay. The third week, week of the 13th, kind of do some peer review, and I'll walk you through this later, but just know it'll be peer review, start looking at the reflective statement. Week of the 20th, I'll give you a couple days to draft a reflective statement. That should not take as much time as your essays do. Still going to put some time and effort into it, but if we've prepped it right, that should not take as much time. So with that said, you'll submit it, I'll give you feedback on it, and then from there till the 30th of April, so it's going to be almost like a week and a half after we do the draft reflective statement, you're going to all have time just to revise for the portfolio. So 2 weeks proposal essay, actually about 2.5 weeks, a week and a half on reflective statement, and about a week and a half on revising for the portfolio. A couple of lessons here and there of how to draft an essay, logical fallacies, but other than that, I'm really streamlining this as best I can to make it meaningful so you still get what you should out of this course, but not overwhelm you. If at any point you feel overwhelmed, you need to tell me, and we'll see what I can work out. I'm not promising everything, but I will try to work with you. But again, you've got to communicate with me. All right, last 2 slides. And we're almost out of here. So we're gonna do all our stuff in Google Drive like we've been doing. Google Meet, I'm going to use for video conferencing. Office hours, which I'll get to in the next slide, and to conference about your writing. So in the syllabus, there's a link to a video, like a quick tutorial. You should watch it. Blackboard, we're good with. Make sure you submit all links in Blackboard. Read the syllabus. And again, the syllabus is a link of how to do it if you're still unsure. A couple of you still aren't submitting things in Blackboard. Don't assume go in your folder. Do not assume that. I don't have time to necessarily check everybody's folder for every little thing. This lets me know when you submit it in Blackboard that you're done and ready for me to look at it. Edpuzzle. A couple times when I upload videos, you answer questions while you watch them, and I can kind of gauge, basically check for understanding. Did you get it or not? Do I need to kind of go back over something? There's a link to join our class in the syllabus, as well as a quick little 2-minute overview video. I'd take a look at that. Peer grade. This is how we're going to peer edit. Again, syllabus. There's a link to join our class with a code and a quick little overview video. I take a look at those in the time between now and Monday if you can. So that's pretty much it. I'm trying to limit it. These two we've been working on. This is going to take the place of face-to-face meetings. And these are the only two like really things I've been adding, but they're beneficial. So I'm trying to limit that as best I can. Office hours. Clearly, can't come to the office. Can't come to the classroom. I'm going to make a commitment. Tuesday, Thursday, 3:30 to 4 o'clock in Google Meet. If I can go back real quick to this, go to the homepage of Blackboard. Under announcements, I'll post office hours open, and I'll put a link to the Google Meet. Just join. If you have questions, we can talk about it. Questions on assignments, writing, whatever. So that'll be kind of one way we take care of that. Again, 3:30 to 4. Doesn't mean at 4 o'clock we're having a good discussion, I'm going to say I got to go. But if 4 o'clock rolls around and nobody's checked in, or whoever I was talking to checks out, nobody else is around, yeah, I'm going to check out. If you need to talk to me outside these hours, let me know. We'll set something up. I'm very, very flexible, especially right now. My other job, I'm home from that too. So I don't want to anticipate the governor letting us back till our semester's over. So this, I should be pretty flexible with that. All right, last thing, the Writing Center. If I say you need a little more help from the writing and kind of see the Writing Center, clearly you cannot go to the Writing Center on campus right now. However, with that said, and there's a link in the syllabus to this. I'll try to put it on Blackboard too. It'll take you right to the Writing Center website. Make an appointment. They're gonna, even online, they're gonna do it. So here's how you do it. Just follow along. You can submit stuff. They can look at it, and they're still there for you. Use them if you need to. Having trouble with APA format, they can help you. Although I will remind you, in Blackboard, we have a whole thing of APA resources down here. Research resources APA. Everything you possibly need is in there. Read it. All right, I don't want to make this go any longer than I need to. So with that said, we'll continue on with the semester, and Wardy is out of here.